Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. As we look outside, it's a little gloomy, it's a little rainy, but let's not let that spoil our fun. I know today's lesson plan says that we're going to have an outdoor memory game, but since it's raining outside, you probably don't want to go outside. That doesn't mean you can't, but I'll show you how to do an inside memory game, and then we'll follow along and do the other lessons that are on our lesson plan for today. As a reminder, at 2 o'clock today, I will be coming on with Miss Carrillo and we'll be reading some books to you. I hope to see you all on Google Hangouts at 2 o'clock today. Like we do every morning, I want to do a feelings check-in with you. I thought maybe showing you the pictures would help you get an idea of how you're feeling today. So if you're feeling like the friend all the way over on the left, you're happy, thumbs up. Maybe you're feeling like the friend right next to him, you're sad, maybe thumbs sideways. Or maybe you're mad, thumbs down kind of morning. Or the last one on the right, tired. Is anybody tired, not quite ready to go? It's gloomy, just need something to wake you up. However you're feeling today, let's take a deep breath together. Ready? Close your eyes. Breathe in deep. Breathe out. Remember, you can do this learning thing. Now, let's get started with some butterfly kisses because I miss all of you. Here we go. You've been gone and you've been missed. Where would you like your butterfly kiss? I'll have mine on my head, and then I'll come in right here and I'll give you one too. All right, everybody, we're going to start by playing a game. We're going to collect a few things from around my house, and then we're going to play a memory game together. And then after that, I'm going to be sending you a lesson plan that has some yoga in it, and we're going to try to see if we can find things around our houses that sink, fall down to the bottom of the water, or float right up on top of the water. So for that, you're going to need a pretty big container that you can fill up with water. If you don't have a big container, try filling up your sink in your kitchen halfway, or if your mom and dad are okay with it, ask them if you can put some water in your bathtub so you can see what sorts of things sink or float. And then after that, I will see you this afternoon for a read aloud. All right, I've gone around my house and collected a few things. Let's go over them all together and then we'll start playing. I see a pink flower, a yellow tennis ball, a red marker. I see a book with an otter on the cover, a pink block, a pink crayon, and a little stuffed animal puppy. All right, are you ready? Close your eyes. I'm going to take some away. I'm going to see if you can guess what's missing. Okay, we're back. Open your eyes. Do you know what's missing? I see the pink flower, the red marker, the book with an otter on the cover, and the pink block. I'll give you a clue. There are 3 things missing. Do you remember what was beneath the pink flower? It was the tennis ball. Now, what was beneath the pink block? Did you say the pink crayon? There's still one item missing. It was to the right of the pink block. That's right. The little stuffed animal puppy was missing. Now I took away 3 items from this. You can start by taking away just 1. If you remember that one, take away 2 next time, and 3 and 4, and see how many of these things you can remember. Use your brain skills today. I know you can do it. I went around my house and I collected a few things to put in my water. I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to see which of the items I found sink and which ones float. Here are the items that I collected from around the house. The first thing we have is a foam letter E. This is a small bouncy ball, a comb, and a squishy turtle. I have a dishpan and I filled it about a quarter of the way with water from the sink. So let's test our theory. The first thing we have to do is we have to predict which of these things are going to float and which of these things are going to sink. What do you think about the letter E? Do you think the letter E will float or sink? I'm going to guess, since it is squishy and it doesn't weigh very much, it's very light, I think it will float on top of the water. Let's find out. It floats. See the shadow underneath? Okay, so I was right on my first guess. Let's see about the comb. The comb can be next. And the comb is also really, really lightweight, like that letter E. So I'm going to say that this will probably float too. Let's try it. Oh, did you see that? It started to float, but it sunk all the way to the bottom. See, I can't see the shadow under it. It's all the way down. So I was wrong, but that's okay. Let's test out the bouncy ball. You might appreciate this one. There is Spider-Man on this side and Spider-Man on this side. Now this ball is soft and rubbery, kind of like the letter E was. It's a little bit heavier, but it feels like it could float in the water. I'm going to say float one more time. Let's find out. Do you see it bobbing up and down? It floats too. I don't know if you can see the shadow of it. I'm going to try to move it over. Do you see the little shadow it's making under here? The ball floats too. So the letter E and the ball are floating, but the comb sunk down to the bottom. Last one, little squishy turtle. My squishy turtle sounds like he has air inside. I bet that he'll probably sink to the bottom though, because he has that hole in his mouth. I think the hole will get filled up with water and make him sink down. I don't see him sinking, even though the hole is in the water. Do you see the shadow that he's making underneath? He floats on the top of the water. So it turns out 3 of the items I chose float. They stay on top of the water. And 1 of the items I chose sinks. It goes all the way down underneath the water. Be creative when you pick your items out. Just make sure that when you do that, you ask your mom and dad what things are allowed to get wet and what things are not. Because everything we use today is going to get wet. I hope you all had fun doing Sink or Float with me and our memory game. I can't wait to see what you do today. But before we go, let's wish each other well. I wish you well. I wish you well. All through your day today, I wish you well. I'll see you all tomorrow.